I want to thank everybody for joining me again today. And today, I'm wanting to talk about letting things bother you and how it affects you and what it does to you. And I touched on this subject on the last video. Well, actually, the last two videos, I kind of touched this subject. And it's so important that I decided I really need to elaborate on it. Because when you allow things in the physical world to create emotion inside of you, then at that point, you're bound by the physical world. You're at its mercy. So, we have to choose what we allow to affect us emotionally, because when you give emotion to something, your subconscious picks up on that and says, well, this is what I'm supposed to bring more of. Because the way we're designed, we are only supposed to give emotion to the things that we want. Now, I know it sounds weird. I grew up and was taught and was programmed the direct opposite way. So, you don't judge what comes in. You just let it comes in, but you have to judge what comes in. Because if you don't judge what comes in, you can't control what is going to be produced in your surroundings. So I wanted to talk about how to not let this physical world control your inside world. And I wanted to give the example of the body. A lot of people think of their body as them. Couldn't be farther from the truth. You reside in this body in certain points of energy, split up in different groups of consciousness. So, you have millions of consciousness, different consciousness in your body. That's why you always hear people saying you are the master of your universe. Well, that is completely true. You have each cell in your body has its own consciousness, its very own consciousness. And it works together to create you. Now, the consciousness in each of those cells, those are your spiritual makeup. So, when you allow all of this consciousness to be at the mercy of the physical, then you lose complete control over what you bring into your life. So, examples, people saying things that you don't like. You have to think about that as, so what? The only way it brings emotion in you, if you let it. No one else is responsible for making you angry or sad or whatever. No one else is responsible. Only you, because you can decide on your own. No, I don't care what they say. That's their opinion. Who really cares? I don't. That's the attitude you have to develop very strongly. A lot of people will say that and leave it right there, but it has to be. You have to know that you can't just think that one time and that be it. You have to consciously consciously create that in your subconscious. You have to consciously make the decision to change the way you view things. You have to always consciously catch things with your conscious mind. Like with the last video, you have to train your conscious mind to filter out all of the negativity, all of the things you don't want. That's how I label it. All of the things you don't want. I don't really believe in negative or positive. I just believe in what you want or what you don't want. So the thing is, you have to train your conscious mind to know, do not bring in what I don't want. Throw it away. Throw it in the junk folder. And after doing this for a while, you'll start developing this as a habit, and pretty soon nothing will bother you. But this isn't going to happen overnight. You have to do it over and over every day. You're going to forget sometimes, so you're still going to have some crap coming in, but you have to keep with it. You may go a few days and you think back, man, I allowed a whole lot of stuff in that I don't want. Don't let that bother you. Just think from that point on. You always have to think for now. Never think about how you messed up about something you did in the past. Think about now. If you think about now, this is a new opportunity, new chance. Just start over. Don't get out of practice just because you backslide. So filter your mind. I just wanted to elaborate on this because it's very, very important. This is something we should be taught in school. This should be really, this should be the top thing taught in school. This should be, everyone should be raised knowing this, practicing this, but we're not. We're raised the opposite way, to let everything affect us. So that's the video for today. Filter your conscious mind. Allow your conscious mind to filter what goes to your subconscious mind. And one technique I use start off was, I mentioned this in an earlier video. This is a good technique to use. Just think of a river flowing in front of you, and whatever the situation is, whatever the crap is, throw it in the river and watch it flow downstream. And it's going to be hard starting off, because you're doing something you're not used to doing. But if you continue, then it'll get easier. You'll start to see the change, and you'll start to see the results of the changes. So that's it for today. I'm about out of time anyway, so I may elaborate more on this on the next video. So if you like what you're hearing, please like me or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a Facebook share, a comment. I'm on Facebook, so you can conversate with me all you want there. If I left anything out of the video that you're curious about, or you wanted me to elaborate on a specific thing, just drop a comment, and I'll definitely get back with you on it. And that'll be it for today. Thinking, was I getting anything? I guess not. If I am, I'll put it on the next video. But hope you enjoyed today, and life, love, prosperity, health to you all.